So in the last class we shall discuss one problem, and today we shall discuss one more problem based on that same, that is how to calculate the total enthalpy of a steam. The question is, find the total quantity of heat contained in 10 kg of steam at 10 bar when the steam is number 1 at 0.5 dry, number 2 dry and saturated, and number 3 superheated at 50 degrees centigrade more than its saturation temperature. First let me explain what the question is. In this question, first the data given are mass of the steam is 10 kg and the pressure of the steam is 7 bar pressure. With this, he has asked number 1, if the steam is wet steam having the dryness fraction 0.85, steam is 0.85 dry, means here the dryness fraction is 0.85, that is x is equal to 0.85. So when the dryness fraction is 0.85, what will be the total enthalpy, total heat content by the 10 kg of steam at 7 bar pressure? This is first bit. Second bit is here the same 10 kg of steam with 7 bar pressure, but the end condition of the steam is dry and saturated. For a dry and saturated steam with a mass of 10 kg and 7 bar pressure, what will be the total enthalpy? Third, same 10 kg and 7 bar pressure of steam, but the end condition is a superheated steam whose superheated temperature, that is T super, is 50 degrees centigrade more than the saturation temperature. So we have to calculate the total enthalpy of these three conditions of steams. First H1, second H2, second H3, third H3. For the first H1, when the steam is 0.85 dry, the equation will be HF plus XHFG. So H1 will be equal to HF plus XHFG. Similarly, H2 will be equal to HF plus HFG, that is equal to Hg. And H3 will be equal to HF plus HFG plus H super, that can be written as Hg plus H super. So first of all, by the help of the steam table, let us find out the values of T saturation, HF, HFG and Hg, that is the boiling point temperature or the saturation temperature T saturation, sensible heat HF, latent heat of evaporation HFG, and the total enthalpy of a dry and saturated steam, that is Hg, in kilojoule per kg. So first T saturation is 169.97 degrees centigrade. HF sensible heat is equal to 697.22 kilojoule per kg. HFG is equal to 2066.3 kilojoule per kg. And Hg is equal to 2763.5 kilojoule per kg. In this case, let us assume that the value of specific heat Cp is equal to 2.1 kilojoule per kg degree Kelvin. So first we have to find out the H1, that is for the steam having the dryness fraction 0.85. So H1 is equal to HF plus XHFG. So HF is equal to 169.97 plus X is equal to 0.85 into HFG is equal to 2066.3 whole into 10, because 10 is the mass of the steam. It is given. So H1 will be equal to, that is M into HF plus X HFG, that is equal to 10 into that much, that is equal to 24535.75 kilojoule. So when we shall heat the water from 0 degree centigrade to a wet steam of having the dryness fraction 0.85, then the total amount of enthalpy will be required, that is equal to 24535.75 kilojoule. Similarly, the total heat required for 10 kg of steam at a 7 bar pressure up to the dry and saturation, that is H2 is equal to mHg, that is M is equal to 10 and Hg is equal to 2763.5, which you have already got it from the steam table, and that is equal to 27635 kilojoule. So H2 is the total enthalpy required to heat the 10 kg of steam at 7 bar pressure up to its dry and saturation condition. Next, H3. H3 is equal to Hg M into Hg plus H super. For that, first of all, we have to find out the value of H super. To find out the value of H super, we have to find out the value of T super. T super is equal to T saturation plus 50. It is given as per the question. So T super is equal to 164.97 plus 50, that is equal to 214.97 degrees centigrade. So H super is equal to mCp T super minus T saturation. So I can say H3 is equal to M whole into Hg plus H super, that is equal to M whole into Hg plus 1 into Cp into T super minus T saturation. Now inserting the value of all this data, that is M is equal to 10 kg, Hg is equal to 2763.5 and 1 is the mass, that is specific mass, because we are multiplying the mass 10 kg outside of this bracket. That's why we have taken this 1, and the value of Cp is equal to 2.1, that we have assumed, and T super is equal to 214.97 and T saturation is equal to 164.97. So in total, S3 is equal to 28685 kilojoule. We cannot take this as kilojoule per kg because the mass is 10 kg. So from these questions, we have already find out the value of H1, H2 and H3. So these are the different values of H1, H2 and H3. In this way, we can solve so many problems, and in this way we can solve the we can find out the total enthalpy of any type of wet steam or dry saturated steam or a superheated steam. So these are all about the numerical problems based on the steam. A steam may be a wet steam, a steam may be a dry steam, or a steam may be a superheated steam. And like this we can solve much more problem. And in the lectures note I have given some more problems, and all are the numerical solved problem. You can follow all those. Next chapter that we are going to discuss is your boiler. Boiler is an important device we generally use in the industries. Mainly we are using the boiler for the power generation. That does not mean that the boiler only used in the power generation. but also it is used in different industrial purpose, like in pharmaceutical industry, in textile industry, in food processing industry, like that. So a boiler has multiple application. A boiler may be defined as a closed vessel made up of steel in which steam is produced from the water by the combustion of a fuel. We have already discussed about the properties of steam, how it is generated.